Hey, welcome to America's Home for Inspiration. I am Dr. Tommy Watson, wishing you a great month. I hope your year has been very, very productive so far. Hey, you know, it's been said that what's not eating you today is only saving you for lunch tomorrow. Now, that is a crazy statement, but that's the way you think about it. Many of us live our lives sometimes. You know, we kind of play it under the radar screen as though we're going through life and that something tragic is going to happen to us tomorrow if we step out and do something great, do something out of the ordinary, do something out of our comfort zone. So we go through life many times kind of playing it safe, staying under the radar screen, whether it be at work or relationships, and not giving it our all many times. But you know, when we do that, oftentimes we're missing out on great opportunities. So this month we're going to be talking about seizing the opportunity. How do we seize great opportunities? You know, about 5.5 years ago, I was on a plane headed to North Carolina, getting ready to speak, and I was reading the book Outliers. And in the book, Malcolm Gladwell talks about 10,000 hours. He says that each of us, our purpose in life is connected to something we've been doing for 10,000 hours, which equates to about 10 years, something we've been doing naturally. So I began to think in that moment, what is it that I've been doing for at least 10 years that I know very, very well? And then it hit me, inspiring people and trying to motivate them to be their best. And at that moment, I knew I had to leave my six-figure principal position. And as much as I love the staff, the students, and everything else, I had a strong calling on my life to do something different. So I knew that I had to do something different. And then the other thing I knew was that the work that I would be doing had to be in North Carolina. It was connected to North Carolina some way, somehow. And I couldn't explain it. I couldn't articulate it to people. But I just had this hunch. I had this gut feeling that it was time for me to get off the bus, ring the buzzer, and get off at this stop, not knowing what was going to be at the stop, but I had to get off the bus. And I trusted my gut, and I got off the bus, jumped out there, started my own business, and 5 years later, man, I tell you, I have no regrets whatsoever, and it's been a great journey. So I'll tell you the same thing. Each of us has been born to do something significant, and it comes down to seizing opportunities. So here are a couple tips to seizing the opportunity. First thing is, the great Plato says, know thyself. So before we can do anything in life, we have to have a pretty good understanding of ourselves. What drives us? What keeps us going? What are we passionate about? What are our skill sets in? And once you know that, you have to start figuring out, okay, what is a societal need out there that everyone else complains about, but I run to? I run to those opportunities to fix things, to inspire people, to get people looking at things a little differently, because now you begin to shape a framework where you begin to find your own calling. And then the last thing is, take action. The very thing that we hear a lot in our society about being a risk taker. Being a risk taker is really about taking action. Risk takers, they simply stop analyzing and they jump in the game and start swimming. Not knowing what the outcome is going to be, but they simply get in the game and things begin to work themselves out after some hits and some setbacks and some obstacles. They eventually work themselves out. For more information on seizing opportunities, I want you to go to my website, www.tawatson.com. I look forward to being your next coach or speaker. Until next time, be resilient. I'll see you then. Take care.